See, I'm telling you that Babu is sellable. I'm not saying that Babu now Babu should
Babu joining Gachagua will not sell.
DCP.
He'll not sell with the DCP.
With the DCP.
He'll not.
The DCP, I mean, is the coalition, because I don't know the name of the coalition.
The moment he associates with Gachagua publicly, you will see his rating go down. I'm telling you.
I'm telling you this because there's something called sympathy votes. Mtu wangu, mtu wako. Because Raila is going to, if Raila supports Sakaja, tunaenda kukuwa na Luo rebel. So
ni kijana uko na wafuasi, tutakuwa na wewe. Tutakusupport mali ukiwa independent, and you have to give us better reasons why you cannot survive in ODM and make changes from within. The most predictable politics is about Raila. Raila's politics you can predict. Nobody Raila hajasalimiana naye. Raila hajasalimiana na nani? Kila mtu si amesalimiana naye.
Whichever direction.
Even if Babu Owino will be president,
don't lie to Babu that he can come with.
Yes, that is why I'm telling you that Babu Owino can win an election in Nairobi.
Don't lie to him.
Whichever ticket.
ODM again is a force in Nairobi. I would say, Babu, if you are serious about the governorship, stay in ODM. If he feels that this is the time he must be the governor of Nairobi, I want you, Babu, if it is not the TB man, this party you create from scratch, kuja independent.
So if Babu is not going to understand that language, look at that, then it's still going to be a problem for him. Remember what I've told you is that Babu going for this governor, it's very risky. I'm not supporting it. I think he can rethink about it, because shit can hit the fan, and if shit hits the fan that Babu has been knocked out by Sakaja, then the end of his political career. What I was saying is that I'm seeing a likelihood of if Babu hire a serious consultant like me, I think we are going to give him the right direction. See, we've seen Babu Owino his reputation with the mountain currently. It's a very good reputation because he's a son-in-law to the people of the mountain. His friends, so we have got the likes of Ndindi Nyoro. You know what Ndindi Nyoro has done to Mount Kenya.
This is what I was saying. Babu is true. He has chance, but don't lie to him as a consultant and a senior consultant. Yeah. I'm telling you that is a very wrong advice.
We've seen when Babu goes to Homa Bay, I'm not saying that Babu will take them to Homa Bay, but if Babu goes to Homa Bay today, the crowd will chant Babu must talk.
Don't just talk stories.
Those guys will sit on the table and see Gakuya, Babu Owino. Who is a sure bet here? Ukiangalia Babu Owino, he can go back into his homeland na akona support. Yeah. If we have it in our team, at least there are people who are affiliated to Babu Owino, right?
On things that can make Babu be the governor in case there is no Sakaja, because I see ametengeneza CV yake kivyake. Babu is like Raila, as we have said, is pulling masses wherever he goes. So that one, even if he has got no links, I know that there must be links. You must have connection. Grassroots, maybe mobilizers, grassroots. Youth, we will be able there to stand with you to count the votes, but that one put aside. Babu as a person can mobilize people to vote for him. It's only to protect the votes. But ODM again is a force in Nairobi. I would say, Babu, if you are serious about the governorship, stay in ODM. ODM is a party with grassroots networks here in Nairobi.
How will he stay in ODM yet Raila is supporting Sakaja?
That is why I'm saying if he was serious about, he would have squared it directly from the nomination, which I know in ODM is never free.
Nominations of ODM aren't based on...
It's the highest bidder. Voters. I know it's about the highest bidder.
Yeah, exactly.
Hey, that one I know. That is why I'm saying, Kama he was serious, Kama is not serious, he should not
so
even...
comparing Sakaja with Babu Owino, because when we talk about bidding, we talk about money. Right?
Yes.
Money to take to Raila.
Yes, I don't know, but the party.
Okay, the party. Yes. So, do you think Sakaja is, the game of Sakaja is now in another league?
That is why I said, in case Sakaja is not in the race, he stands a chance.
Oh.
Yeah, but with Sakaja, it is very tricky for him. So I was saying, as a person, he qualifies, but I don't see him surviving without ODM, for sure. ODM has got networks. Babu has the capacity to mobilize vote, but now we know in Kenya, who will protect these votes? Tumeona mahali mtu anashinda 101, ukienda kwa portal unapata ameandikiwa 11. Ama ni mimi ndio niliona hivi. These are things which are there, but these things happens with the agents. These are the people they bribe to coincide and to accept wrong tallies. So mimi nataka niseme hivi, siasa ya Nairobi, ODM is part and parcel of it. I think half of Nairobi is ODM zone. If you go to Kibera, Lang'ata, mostly Embakasi huku, it's ODM. So I would advise him, Babu, you are good, but kaa hapo kwa MP. Lakini ikibidi uende governor, kubali, utachezwa na ucheze kutoka ndani. Ndio uone kama utapata hiyo nomination ticket against Sakaja, which is not likely. For now, I can leave it at that. Maybe if you have a question.
I don't have a question, but I want us guys to analyze something here. You see, Nairobi, ODM controls this number of constituency. 1, Kibra constituency. 2, Lang'ata constituency. 3, Madari constituency. 4, Embakasi. I'm not so sure, but part of Embakasi East.
Not part.
Because majority of people of Embakasi East, we have got the Canvas, we have got...
But the parties that are...
We are saying the dominant party.
I'm saying the votes which they will command in 2027, because the ground has changed. I'm a member of ODM,
Okay.
and this is what I'm saying. That they will command in 2027. You get that? So...
to whose favor has the ground shifted?
This one is now on whichever party. We have got DCP today and ODM. Let us talk about DCP and ODM, because I don't know.
Not in the mix.
Okay, fine. I'm trying to drive a point.
You are putting off
what-
UDA is not in the
UDA
Nairobi.
is not rare to be sold in Nairobi. Have you ever heard of UDA? When last did you hear about even UDA meetings in Nairobi?
Okay, continue.
It's something that is not there. So it's something that has gone. So UDA, we don't talk about UDA. So other than we have got Kibra, we have got Lang'ata, we have got distraction here.
We have Embakasi East.
We have got Embakasi East. No, Embakasi East part of it.
Yes.
We have got Madare, headed by Anthony Loch. We have got
Roraka TJ.
Roraka. We have got Westlands. I want to give them 8. Look at that.
Those are 7.
Those are 7, huh? And the benefit of doubt is constituency is Kamkunji. Yeah, Kamkunji. Haya. The opposition, I'm going to give them Roysambu. I'm going to give them Kasarani.
Central.
I'm going to give them Embakasi West.
Central.
Embakasi Central. And how do you call this one?
Embakasi South is 4DM.
Embakasi South is 4DM, yes. I'm going to give them Embakasi, part of Embakasi East is going to be DCP, for information. That is why you guys are saying that Babu had got a problem the other time, because those people are still
true.
there.
That's true.
Are still there. So I want now to talk as a political analyst. Is Babu going to win this thing with
Without ODM?
without ODM or with ODM? Because ODM, there are rumors that has it that Raila is for Sakaja.
It's true.
And
He said it publicly.
Sakaja might come back in ODM, which is a good thing.
See, he said it in public.
Babu is smart. I think that is why Babu is because if Babu is going to align himself with the opposition, Babu is going to command those said constituencies which are under DCP. Because today in Nairobi we have got the man of the houses, Rigathi Gachagua and Raila Amolo Odinga. Because those are the people who these constituencies rally behind them. You get that? So Babu is going to command these 7 constituencies which belongs to the opposition, because opposition is going to give them hands as at now, because is the strong person. if he goes
They are
with
the one,
opposition.
just be open. They are
Yeah.
the one pushing him to run.
Yes, they're the one who are
Because they
pushing him
know
to
they
run.
will
As you
give
say, that is not what I've said. But me, what I'm saying
That
is
is the
that he's a
truth.
strong candidate for this
Babu
one. You get
has
that?
not even
Aya.
won public.
Having that, this is how Babu is going to win. If opposition doesn't get disintegrated, Babu already has got 7 constituencies solid. You hear that? Come back to this. The constituencies which ODM has got a say, most of them have got laws. And if you're going to play the politics of my person, Babu is going to dominate
Not
Kibra.
necessarily. All the
Babu is going to
constituencies.
dominate part of Langata. Babu is going to dominate part of Embakasi East. Babu is going to dominate part of Madare. Because those are Luos who feel that even though we are supporting Raila, Babu is also our person. We want to see him on board. You know
With
that?
which party? In ODM, Mama? When
Other
you
than
start-
ODM.
Right now, the way he's talking, Babu is in DCP.
I'm saying
You
Babu
are
is now
not-
Babu is now with the
you
opposition.
are now-
Babu with independent.
you are
I'm
now-
talking about Babu
that
with
is now a
independent.
dream.
I'm talking with Babu with independent. Because Babu has not said he's going to run with the DCP. Babu has not said he's going to run with the ODM. Because
you-
ODM is bringing
in
Raila on
in
board.
Nairobi, is
I'm
there-
just telling you how Babu is going to win this election.
Without ODM.
Without ODM. Whichever party is going to
in
go to.
Nairobi, independent has ever surfaced and managed to clean
Politics is changing. That is why that is why I started by
That's now-
the dynamic aspect
But
of politics.
voters-
as an
voters
analyst.
Voters, voters can also reject party lines.
Yes, and it was seen because
Like he's saying that
the last time ODM win election in Nairobi was in 2017.
Yeah.
That is under Kidero. Because in 20 no, it was in 2013 with Kidero. 2017 Sonko won with
Why
the
do you
Jubilee.
feel? Why do you feel
Sonko won with the Jubilee.
DCP will be in a better position to support independent candidate? Yet they had their own interest. Do you think that they will
Okay,
sponsor?
he has rejected that. He's not saying Babu is going with DCP. He has said Babu is now independent,
Yes.
but without ODM.
But he has
Without
given him all
I'm
the
say- I'm s-
constituencies that he's saying are DCP.
I'm talking about the horse race because the other guys you're talking about, I even don't know them, to be honest.
Gakuya might be a last minute candidate.
I don't know Gakuya because Gakuya, I don't know Gakuya, to be honest. I don't know that guy, what he can do in politics and what he cannot do. I can't talk about his possibility because
he can claim the votes of Mount Kenya.
he can claim the votes of Mount Kenya. Only if he is going to be supported by the so-called DCP.
They are going to support.
Second thing, only if, because Gachagua is also a smart guy in town. He knows what he
And
wants.
that is why he's playing Babu.
He
He's smart, that is why
he
he's
knows
playing
what.
Babu.
I'm not in Gashago's mind. I don't know what Gashago is going
He's
to say.
playing
about
Babu.
that. I don't know what Gashago is going to say that. You get that? So, I was saying that other than these 7 constituencies, because Kasarani has always been independent. Kasarani, the current sitting MP of Kasarani, alienda kama independent candidate. So, if Babu is going to
That
claim
is
this
working
one,
with the government
and
now.
also with the favor of us Luos who are supporters of Babu Owino, then Babu Owino is going to win this thing in the morning. Let us not play with this because
Babu.
huyu ni mtu amekaa chini amepiga hesabu zake, ameona like this and this and this is what I really need to do, because you know I think it's now high time I elevate myself as a political consultant. Because what I'm seeing while sitting down, I think
I pity Kenyans if this is a political consultant you wish to pay your money. Because he's telling us, we the Luos, this is not the politics we want.
First of all, you're going for
You would have
presidency.
told me
And
these are the ideas.
I'm telling you what is there on
Yes.
the ground.
Mr. President,
I'm
yes.
telling you what is there on the. I'm telling you what is there on the ground.
Yeah, and it's,
Take, you know, this is a good consultant, Mr. President.
But Mr.
I
President
am
is
not
so
for the
adamant.
politics of being a
Mr.
Luo.
President
I'm
is so
a
adamant.
politics of
He
the
doesn't want to
Kenyans.
win. Mr. President wants our donation. He doesn't want to win. I'm sorry to say that. in
I
camera.
will use your donation to get to the office.
Kenyans, another Morara is here. So
Mimi I don't want to nisitaki nitengeneze pay bill. Nyinyi wenyewe
Another
mtatengeneza
Morara is
t-shirts, mtatengeneza kila kitu, muniambie kuja sasa.
another
tuambie
Morara is here. So what I'm trying to say, moderator, that name really suits well. Babu has high chances of winning if he remains relevant on the ground. You get that?
Yeah, not the
And
Luos.
also, no, Luos are also, I'm telling you this because there's something called sympathy votes. Mtu wangu, mtu wako. Because Raila is going to, if Raila supports Sakaja, tunaenda kukuwa na Luo rebel. So
I'm
nasema
not
Babu
with
is
you in
our
that.
boy.
Me, I stand with people with these ideas.
Let me ask him one question. Polycarp Igade and Sakaja. Polycarp Igade and Raila were in one basket, right?
Yeah.
What happened? Did these people vote for Raila's man and who?
That was a wrong decision. You
And
know
are
the
you-
timing.
Even this one might be a wrong decision.
The timing.
Are you aware that there are also Luos who voted Sakaja because of the person he was?
Yes.
Are you aware of that?
And not the only, all of them voted Sakaja.
Omeraka Nairobi.
They
Nairobi.
voted Sakaja because
Yes, not Ushago. Yes, Nairobi.
maybe you are not aware of what happened. Let me enlighten you.
Tell us what happened.
Sakaja was now the last redemption.
Of what?
Nairobians, mostly ODM affiliated members, wanted Team Wanyonyi. I'm sure you know that.
The same thing is going to happen. The same thing is going to happen.
They saw we have been infringed on our right to choose freely the person we wanted, who was Team.
Yeah.
So they decided instead of huyu Igathe mwenye tunaletewa dakika ya mwisho na tunaambiwa ndio huyu na tulimpatia hata Sonko akatoroka. Aliwacha Sonko peke yake. So they said this is not a guy who's ready for leadership. Ndio wakasema ile hasira wakapigia nayo Saka.
Sonko ran without government.
Yeah,
there's a time
Sonko went. Left. That is why it was given to Badi. After the impeachment of Sonko.
Igathe left.
That's the only begotten son of Mount Kenya, the Mike Sonko.
Yes.
He was given a support from Mount Kenya, then they withdrew their support after Sonko was there. So do you mean they will do for Babu Owino the same thing?
This guy should answer.
What I was saying is that I'm seeing a likelihood of if Babu hire a serious consultant like me, I think we are going to give him the right direction. And if Sakajas go first and reaches out, then we are going to tell Sakaja also what to do.
The only DCP will do, he will give you Gakuya as a running mate. Be sure of that. He must control from within.
Sisi tuko kwa ground. Whichever affiliation is going to happen, this is what is going to happen.
And he will be
I'm not talking about
Babu will be impeached immediately.
Whichever thing.
If he gets to governorship, he will be impeached.
The goal here is Babu, the governor-elect of Nairobi County. I don't care whether he's going to be impeached the next day after being sworn in. But my main thing is telling you how Babu Owino is going to get on top of that, on that position, right? So after Babu Owino aligning himself with the opposition, because he might be tempted to run as an independent candidate. Right.
In fact, that is the safest route.
He might be intended to run as an independent candidate, or the opposition is going to give him a running mate. Na lazima ikuwe chini ya maji.
Who is the opposition?
Opposition, you know, in Kenya. When I talk about opposition in Kenya, it's very evident. Do you know the opposition in Kenya?
No. I don't know.
You don't know opposition in Kenya?
No.
The opposition today in Kenya is the DCP party.
That is wrong.
Okay, I know you have to say DCP. Okay, I don't
Where
mention
are you
names.
getting this?
I don't mention names.
Statistics. I hear you are a statistician.
I'm a statistician.
Where are you getting this?
I do my research.
Gachagua has just launched DCP the other time. Kalonzo has been the mix. Why are you leaving Kalonzo alone?
If I talk about Gachagua, I talk about Kalonzo.
Let me ask you one thing, my friend. Let me tell you. Let me ask you this question.
Yeah.
Okay, right now, opposition, the opposition that we know is still Raila, and the opposition that
Raila is working with the government.
Relax, and the opposition that we will still know is Raila. Why am I
In fact, the opposition
so?
is dead. I don't even see an opposition.
Why am I saying so? Because number one, the DCP you are talking about, Gachagua was in government, right? Gachagua was in government, right?
Yeah.
The Gachagua, Raila that you are telling me is working with the government, only has 4 people in government, right? Right?
As cabinet secretaries, but they are permanent secretaries.
Tell me, how many CS are Kikuyus having in government?
Those are Kikuyu rebels.
More than 8.
And if you see them, they are fighting Gachagua.
More than?
Just
8.
Like Luos. We had Gotowalo on board. We had Gotowalo on board, who was a rebel from the Luos. We are not counting him. You know what normally happens in
Let me
you
ask
know what
you,
happened?
You are taking this debate in the wrong direction. This is an employee of the State House. A cabinet secretary directly responds to the president.
Yeah.
Are they politicians? Why are you saying they're rebels? They are working in ministries as technocrats and experts. Why are you saying they're rebels?
When I say he's a rebel, when I say he's a rebel,
that's a neutral. Mbadi is serving Kenyans.
When I say he's a rebel,
it's not now the MP for.
Mbadi is serving Kenyans in a docket of the CS Treasury.
Yes.
Exactly.
Mbadi comes from a community.
Why are you telling me Raila is working with the government?
Listen.
Then you are telling me Mbadi is now with the CS serving Kenyans. Meaning Raila is there alone. Mbadi is serving Kenyans, right?
This is what I want to say. I want to clarify something that I think is going to answer your question and is going to answer his question.
Yeah.
You hear that? He's saying, why is it a rebel? And you are asking.
And they are working for the same government.
They are asking for the same government. You get? Badi as a CS is serving the government. Badi serving this position. Huh? Badi comes from an affiliate community, which were he not loyal to a particular person or a particular group of people, angepata hiyo kiti. You get that? That one brings him back as someone who is going with the person. When Owolo was there, I think we were perceiving him as someone who has gone against our community. You get that? He was going against our community by sabotaging our kingpin, who by then was who is Raila Amolo Odinga. You get that? So there are two things here. If you're telling me that how many Kikuyus are there in the government, right now Gachagua has redeemed himself as the kingpin of Mount Kenya, Sindio, and yeah, that is what is there. If you talk about those people, he's saying mimi ndio mtu wa Murima, and if you can follow Gachagua so keenly, he's talking about the Murima language, which means he wants to be the kingpin, and he has redeemed himself to be the kingpin. This is one person who believes in taking things as it is. I want to be the kingpin. I'm the kingpin tomorrow. So I want you guys to follow me back.
It's the official opposition.
So the CSs who are serving and who are Kikuyus and are serving under Ruto's government, one of them, we have got someone by the name William Kabogo, who is the CS of ICT. William Kabogo and Rigathi Gachagua, I think it's like day and night, because these are people who are Wajai Patana. In fact, even the campaign trail, we even saw Gachagua pointing at Kabogo and telling him that you are not going to disturb us.
But is Kabogo serving the Murima of the people of Kenya?
Kabogo is serving the people of Kenya and is in the government, is there as a rebel.
Why I'm differing with you?
So,
because when you tell me.
So if you guys start differing with me like this, do you think I'm going to get these gigs, Banner? Can you just guys be fair with me and see the point of
the
argument?
kind of politics. You know, as youth, what we want for Kenya.
You say that Raila is working with Ruto,
yeah,
right? And working with Ruto, Bad is there, whoever, Wanda is there. So the same way you are saying. This guy, Raila, is working with the Ruto. Raila doesn't have any official office in this government. Yeah. So it's just a friend. Okay?
Yeah.
He's a friend.
It's the office of the government.
In the office of the government?
No, it's the office of the government. The government is now a person and Raila is now the office.
That in Kenya.
My friend.
I'm telling you that Raila is powerful, in short.
No.
I don't want to call speed a speed.
We were not there. That is not the point here. The point here is that when you say Raila is working with the Ruto, how is Raila working with Ruto? Because he has given Badi and who the CS.
Now,
so
Raila may
no, understand, not because he has given Badi and so and so and so, because they signed an MOU, Memorandum of what? Understanding, that we are going to work with the UDA government.
As opposition.
As opposition.
So who is opposition?
Opposition was swallowed by the government.
So there is no opposition.
The opposition we have today is the Wamunyoros opposition.
So this is
unofficial.
This is a new opposition.
Unofficial opposition.
Okay, it's unofficial, yes, but that is the opposition we have at the. When I talk about opposition, that's what, so what I was saying. If these guys are going to give because under opposition we have got I don't include Natembe in this case because there's a rift that is creating so fast. There's a tumor somewhere that is growing. So when I want to talk about Rigathi Gachagua, this is one person who is going to command the votes for the people, watu wa Murima. And watu wa Murima, I mean, hiyo kabila yote yenye wako na hasira na Ruto. Uliona ile time ya maandamano yenye walikuwa wanaandamana. Gachagua ndiye anaenda kuongelelea because they are not going to listen to the other guy, you know. They are going to listen to Gachagua. You get that? I want to talk about Kalonzo. Kalonzo is talking about the Gema people. He's talking about the campus. And you know, his influence, analetanga 100%. You saw what happened in the last election when he tells his people that this is the direction that we are going to go. Alfred Mutua was in the government.
Can you believe in the manifesto of the man Kalonzo Musyoka?
No, I'm just telling you the votes that these people are going to command, not their manifestos. and their impact on Babu Owino.
And that is why
that is if Babu Owino align himself as an independent candidate or as a DCP.
That is why I'm telling you, you should not live in the dreamland. Kalonzo will join Ruto at the end of it.
Whichever way.
Kalonzo is not
I'm talking as at now, and there's something that maybe I said it when you're not here. Politics, a duration of 3 months. That is a very long duration. Things change.
So you see Babu
so
as a governor
because of... I'm seeing Babu as a governor right now and right today, following these things that I'm telling you.
Whether he's not in ODM, he can...
Whether he's not in ODM, I'm talking about Babu Owino, not Babu Owino ODM or Babu Owino DCP or Babu Owino which party. I'm talking about Babu Owino as an individual. Because these people want to lure him to join them because they know his influence. Yeah, Babu Owino is. We've seen Babu Owino with the Dendi Nyoro, and you guys know all.
In fact, Babu Owino,
you guys
is willing to attend all the Mount Kenya things, other than the Nyanza things.
I'm not going to associate myself with that one. We've seen Babu Owino his reputation with the mountain currently. It's a very good reputation because he's a son-in-law to the people of the mountain. He's a friend, so we have got the likes of Dendi Nyoro. You know what Dendi Nyoro has done to Mount Kenya. The development, the track record, whatever he has done. So I think it's very easy to sell Babu Owino to. I want now to talk community-wise. Yeah. I want now to talk community-wise. How Babu is going to win this thing. Kikuyus, they are willing to rally behind Babu Owino due to the factors that are given. Second thing, if Kalonzo is still going to be in opposition, and Kalonzo supports Babu Owino, because as of then, they are now going to, the zoning thing that happened, now they have given Babu Owino as their candidate. The Kambas are going to rally behind Babu Owino, right? You hear that? Oh yeah. We also have a certain confused generation of people here. Wale watu are like, we are the youths. Sisi ni Gen Zs hatuambiwi kitu. You hear that? We've seen whenever there's a protest, when there was a finance bill, Babu Owino aliruka pesa kaenda akajoin. Si ndio? What does that one tell you? That
he's taking advantage.
Is taking advantage on his advantage. He's taking advantage on his advantage. You hear that? Which means if Babu Owino today tells Gen Zs that, you know what, tunaenda kuongea na nyinyi and this is what I want us to do. In Nairobi ni yetu na tunataka kuongea hii lugha. These guys are going to support Babu Owino. That is another community altogether.
A vast majority wenye wana ideas.
The fourth community are the Luos. I'm not saying all Luos, but Luos who feel that Babu is our own. You get that? And there are many.
And we won't let him down.
And we won't let Babu down. Babu, we are not letting you down. Babu, you are ours. We are going with you. Those are people who are going to rally behind Babu Owino.
Okay.
So if you bear all these factors, I think Babu is going to win by 90+1.
I hope that dream come true. I just wanted to interrogate you kidogo, but if you are
willing. Interrogate me? I'm so nervous on interrogations.
I want to ask you a few questions. Mm-hmm. I agree with you somehow. Babu running independently. That one I agree can bring a bit of jittery even in ODM.
Yeah.
Because I know the ties we've said about the central and the kind of, but Mark, you know, it can only happen when it's given a man from that land as the running mate. Do you know that? Without a running mate from the central, Babu is going to fail on day one.
It's not going to fail because one thing is that these people, they want, you're not diverting my attention to the national politics. Babu is one person.
Here we are not discussing national politics.
What is Babu going to bring to DCP? Because for me, to the opposition, I don't want to say the party that is going to run because I'm not so sure. What is Babu going to bring to them? Babu is going to bring to them a very fertile ground to talk to the youth. We've seen when Babu goes to Homa Bay, I'm not saying that Babu will take them to Homa Bay, but if Babu goes to Homa Bay today, the crowd will chant Babu must talk. Which means there's a perception in which these guys are seeing the benefit they are going to get from Babu on the presidency. Not only his tribe, Babu can go to coast today and address a rally.
Now you are getting it wrong. Now you are getting it wrong.
Let me tell you something.
You are getting it wrong.
On my side, as I see it, Babu Owino, when Babu Owino is out of ODM, is going to vie as a governor. Babu Owino is going to vie as a governor without ODM ticket, right? Babu Owino is going to vie without DCP. Let's say independent. Okay?
That is the only chance.
First, Babu Owino, if he goes with the independent, somebody said he will lose. Or
that is the only chance that is stands to win.
If Babu Owino, if the Kikuyus backs up Babu Owino, probably he will win. But if they don't back up him, he will fail. Why? Because Babu Owino is going to rely on votes of the Luos, the loyalties of Babu Owino.
It is not enough.
Sakaja will also be there. Raila will also be there standing behind Sakaja with ODM ticket. They want this seat. Which means the Murima people will be number one. Why? Because the votes of Raila loyalties, Raila Babu loyalties, and Babu loyalties, you get me? They will divide this thing. Some will vote Sakaja, some will vote Babu. Then Kikuyu will come with all the votes in one basket. And you said they are the majority, right? They will win. Babu will fail terribly. So the only opportunity that Babu have is to go with the Mlima. You know, you must risk, right? For you to succeed, you must risk. He will risk and succeed, but he'll bear the consequences later.
And that is what I was saying. Babu is true, he has chance. But don't lie to him. As a consultant and as a senior consultant, I'm telling you, that is a very wrong advice. He should not join DCP or any party.
Did I say Babu joining DCP?
You said if he comes, you don't know the party, but
whichever affiliation party is going to come.
that will be an automatic rejection. Akuja independent, he will be considered. Lakini akikuja na party.
This is what you guys, I want to tell you, and I want you guys to take me for records. You see, politics is a game of I'm supporting you. What am I gaining from supporting you? Look at that. Mnasema huyu jamaa wa huku nyuma anaitwa je? Gakuya.
Embakasi South.
No. Embakasi South is Embakasi South is this side.
Embakasi North.
Gakuya.
Embakasi North. Huko
and Babu Owino.
Yeah.
And the opposition will sit down. What am I benefiting from Gakuya? What am I benefiting?
Are you talking about the voters?
Yeah, in terms of
in
terms of votes.
And that is the likely scenario.
In terms of votes.
Watamwambia wewe umekuja na independent, tunakupatia huyo ndugu yetu.
Tulia.
That is the only issue about.
You know, when a consultant is talking, you listen because
you give facts.
I've got facts that I'm bringing to you.
Don't just talk stories.
Those guys will sit on the table and see Gakuya, Babu Owino. Who is a sure bet here? Ukiangalia Babu Owino, he can go back into his homeland na akona support.
Yeah.
If we have it in our team, at least there are people who are affiliated to Babu Owino, right? We are going to get those votes in Nyanza. You get that? So after getting these votes in Nyanza, it's a plus to our side. So plus in Nairobi, you get that? There are people who are like Babu has got a
national leader compared to Gakuya.
Compared to I thought you were not understanding that. So I was trying to bring it from a
I know what you are coming to, but you just go around and around.
I think now I can up my line because I was trying to make you fit in my.
Babu is a national leader.
Babu is a national leader.
Nobody
compared to
disputes.
Gakuya.
Compared to Gakuya. He appeals to everybody.
There's a very big reason, beyond reasonable doubt, that opposition will see Babu as an asset to their camp other than Gakuya.
Only on independent candidacy, not joining any party among the
whichever thing. We are talking about Nairobi.
You know, right now,
let me tell you. I started by telling you that ODM, the last time ODM won an election in Nairobi with an ODM ticket was in 2013, gubernatorial seat.
Hii yenye ilipita hii Raila ndiye alimess.
Raila, how did Raila mess up?
Uhuru convinced it lately. We had him. That was a win. Uhuru convinced him lately accepting Gandhi.
Whichever way, that was a penalty.
We know we live in Nairobi.
If I score a goal with a penalty, is that goal being counted
So you
as a
don't
penalty
say that
goal?
in 2013
That is a goal.
No.
A penalty goal is a goal.
We know-
Whichever mistake.
we know
Maybe
the scenarios.
in politics, let me...
Even Sakaja
in
knew
politics-
very well he had no chance.
In politics,
This was a benefit for them
it's okay.
to
It's
get
okay.
Gandhi last minute.
It's okay. In
Some
politics,
inexperienced leader.
in politics, I want you to make a mistake so that I take advantage of your
So
mistake.
don't say
You hear that?
2013
So
was
the
the last time.
same mistake that these people did, is the same mistake that they are going to do again in 2027.
Ndio nakwambia,
If Babu is on the picture, I'm telling you,
if
if Babu is
Babu
on the
decides,
picture.
if Babu decides to run on a DCP ticket, know that
Babu
even
can
right
win
now,
on any ticket.
he cannot.
Babu can win
He
on any
cannot.
ticket. But I'm telling you,
cannot.
if
The
ODM
rejection
in
he will
Migori,
get will be-
if the backbone of ODM, Luo Nyanza, Obado won in 2017 with that.
The owner of DCP, the owner of DCP, honorable member here, the owner of DCP is the guy who has been traversing the country telling us the country is about shares. I know Babu, those are not his ideologies. He knows every individual.
Right now, Babu is not going to that direction, following his ideology.
No, once you
Babu
bring
is
us
going that
DCP,
Babu
who
is
is
going
the head of
that
DCP?
Babu is going in that direction on the basis of what am I gaining on that side? Who knew Ruto could work with Raila?
No, before that,
Who knew Uhuru Kenyatta could work with Raila Molo?
Raila has worked with everybody.
Don't lie that
Raila's-
you knew. That is something that you
Raila's-
never knew. So what I'm trying to tell you that politics, there's no national, there's no
in fact,
enmity in
in
politics.
fact, politics-
There's a disagreement.
In fact,
we are going to
politics-
disagree with you because we are not on the same
That is
agreement, but we are with you as
the most predictable
brothers.
politics is about Raila. Raila's politics you can predict. Nobody Raila hajasalimiana naye.
Even the AU I said will fail.
Raila hajasalimiana na nani? Kila
we-
mtu si amesalimiana
So,
naye.
Even
whichever
if Babu Owino-
direction.
even if Babu Owino will be president,
Don't lie to
Raila
Babu
will
that
work
he
with
can
him.
come with
Yes, that is why I'm telling you that Babu Owino can win an election in Nairobi.
Don't
with
lie to
whichever
him.
ticket.
Don't
I'm
lie
not
to
lying
him
Babu.
that
Babu
he
Owino
can
is a
come with
brand.
DCP and he gets
Babu
endorsed.
Owino is a
No,
brand
don't
ban.
lie.
I'm telling you this, take it
You
to the
gave him,
nearest
you
ban.
gave him the best advice when you were beginning. Come in an embedded ticket, search for more votes from these other parties. You will vote for you. But you come with a DCP, a rejection you'll get from day one of launching your candidates. My friend, don't lie to this honorable member of
You know,
Consultant, what's
Huh?
wrong?
Huh?
there's
You
nothing,
know
there's
politics
nothing, there's
of
nothing, there's
Kenya.
nothing
Are you
wrong.
hungry?
I'm angry, baby. There's nothing wrong. You guys are making me forget that.
Where's the waiter? We need to
There's
order something. This guy
there's
is hungry.
there's something
That
that
is
you
why.
guys I'm telling you here. The only thing that I'm telling you here is that Babu is sellable.
Let me
That is
ask
why I
you,
stated
let me
that
ask you a
if
simple
If
question.
Babu comes to the
Ndio
independent,
umalize. Let me
if
ask you a
Babu
simple
comes-
question. Support ya Babu sahi iko DCP ama ODM? Yaani wengi wenye wanamuunga mkono na ideology zake. Wako ODM ama wako opposition? Supporters wa Babu at the current.
Yes, the diehards.
Are they DCP supporters ama they are people from ODM?
When you talk about DCP supporters, huh?
Wenye wamefanya
To
Babu
what
wako.
capacity?
Eh?
As a president or as,
No.
or for the for
No,
this capacity?
we are talking about governors.
As governorship.
Eh.
Supporters wa Babu Owino wako kila mahali. Either in
No,
ODM.
Compare.
majority.
If I compare, if I compare that, I think I'll give it
40-50, 40-60.
not 40-60. I'll give it 50-50 win.
That's a
50-50,
lie.
that's
That's a
a
lie.
lie.
Don't lie to
This,
I'll give
let me
it
tell you one
50-50
thing.
because-
DCP is a small party, and the DCP only dominates in Mount Kenya. We have UDA, right? We have ODM. We have Kalonzo and his party.
I don't need to talk about UDA in this case because
Okay, no,
UDA is
let
gone.
UDA alone. Let
Okay,
UDA alone.
leave UDA out of this. So you just be fair.
DCP ODM
DCP
wapi
and
watu
ODM.
Babu akiongea wanamsikiza saa hii, mwenye wanaweza mrescue kana hata
100%.
kama ako kwa shida saa hii. Wakisema tu impeach Babu ama tumtoe, nani watakuja kumdefend? Ni watu wa ODM ama ni watu wa DCP?
ODM is obliged to protecting Babu Owino because he's a live member of ODM.
So that is why I'm
But
saying if
as
he
a-
comes with a DCP,
to whatever
he will
is
get a
happening.
rejection from this majority supporters.
I'm talking about ODM as at the party
know,
level, as
you
at
are
the leadership
confusing me.
level.
You are confusing
You are
me.
also guys confusing me.
You know, the point I'm talking about is not the
He started
I'm talking
very
about
well.
the supporters.
He started very well, giving Babu an insight in his candidacy as an independent candidate, which was he will be a universal accepted. because hakuna mtu atamweka na uchafu wa ODM, hakuna mtu atamweka na uchafu wa DCP. Lakini akikuja na DCP na the head of DCP ndio mwenye amekuwa akituambia inchi ni ya shares, think people will be laughing with him.
That was my idea. What I'm telling you,
he cannot win. Don't lie to him. That is what I don't want. Don't lie to him. He can't
UDA
win.
as at then, I want you guys to give you a small insight of
Ajana UDA has
you are going back.
I'm going back. So that at least I can tell you where we are going. I'm going back so that you guys can tell you the direction we are going. We are going out of this. Are you aware that Moses Kuria has got his party?
Leave alone that.
Do you know that Moses Kuria has got his party?
Even
Kinjuri. When they form a coalition, what was the name of the coalition?
We asked you a simple question.
What was the name of the coalition? Yeah, yenye wakina Kabogo, they both joined up. Yeah, Kenya Kwanza coalition, si ndio? The Tangatanga brigades. Ikakuja Kenya Kwanza, si ndio? What is the language today they are talking about? Today is UDA. Kenya Kwanza died.
You know, the question I'm asking you don't answer.
UDA is a party, Kenya Kwanza is a coalition.
It's a coalition. Kenya Kwanza died, UDA today is carrying the day.
Excuse.
When we were in the time of Uhuru Kenyatta, Ruto came with the URP. Was it URP? And Uhuru came with the TNA. They merged to form Jubilee.
So you see, you are talking of two different things.
These
are a distinct party, DCP, and a distinct party, ODM. There's no way that we are going. But these are guys who decided we are dissolving URP and we are forming with TNA. Ama tunakaa kama tujibebe.
They are not dissolving.
You know what you are telling me right now? What you are telling me right now is like Raila has been a scammer. Why? Because you are telling me Ruto came with URP, Uhuru came with the TNA. They merge, they form what? They form Jubilee, yes. There is nothing like TNA or URP.
It was a Jubilee.
Raila formed Azimio with ODM. But now there is no Azimio, there is still ODM. Which game is it playing?
So what I'm trying to tell you is that the strongest coalition that Babu is going to fall out with, but I don't want you to.
So
say
in fact, story,
I don't want you to say it.
Babu is coming with DCP, or is going to run on an opposition ticket.
Don't put words on my mouth.
And that is what you said.
I'm saying that Babu is typically. I mean, Babu is sellable. When it comes with DCP, he is still a threat, a thorn in the flesh.
No.
Yes.
Hapo mmemdanganya mheshimiwa.
And we are here to see.
Let me tell you something.
I wish mheshimiwa would be watching this.
One thing that I'm going to tell you. One thing that I was giving you grounds in which Babu Owino can win. Only if and only if he does as per what we are saying. You get that? First thing, if Babu comes with an independent ticket, Babu is going to win by 90 plus 1. That is what I'm saying in the first place.
But hawezi win na hiyo 90 plus 1. Hiyo unajua ni.
I don't mean necessarily that is going to win by.
That one is a possibility.
You know, I elevated you to a point whereby you are understanding my language.
Listening
to
you.
Let me now redeem it back.
Let me now from US, even from UK right now.
It's okay. Let me now redeem myself
the politics
back.
Of
Let me now redeem myself back. When I said 90 plus 1, symbolically I meant that
Majority.
Babu is going to win by a landslide.
Which is not possible in Nairobi race.
Yeah,
anyway, just give him hope.
It is possible.
Give him hope, but mheshimiwa.
As at this point, Babu is not associated with any affiliate political party.
He's safer in
He's
ODM.
now Babu and Babu alone, which means if he wins, he can still join ODM. If he loses, he can still be in ODM.
Okay, we are here to watch and see.
Second thing, I was narrowing it down how I'm going to sell Babu.
Right.
You hear that?
Now
Babu and opposition as a whole. Whichever party is going to come out in opposition. I was just confusing it, but let me not contradict myself. I was just confusing it as a DCP as a coalition. You hear that? I don't know the language they are going to come up with because DCP is so vocal. So when I'm referring to DCP, I want to talk about the opposition as a whole. Hadi hiyo party za Kalonzo wake up ndani yote, changanya ndani yote, acha ikae sasa opposition. Let me talk about opposition. Let's say Babu is now affiliating himself with the opposition. You hear that? Babu is going to be an asset to the opposition.
That is where we are. I will leave it at that point, but that is where we disagree. I want you to know politics of Nairobi is of great importance to any person who is wishing to be in State House. The leader of Kenya. He has got Nairobi in his heart. Ruto and Raila staying together, fronting Sakaja, And here we have Babu Owino have renegated his ODM membership and is now with DCP, coming to the same
DCP
supporters.
as a
Yes, they've decided that DCP is the party with the no, it's not.
I'm not talking about DCP being the. I still don't know the accurate.
They might remain distinct, but they have a shared vision.
Yes.
So they say.
Now I want you to listen to me.
Yes, let me finish. Wewe umeongea. Nataka nikuweke kwa the right track. Yeah. I know I cannot convince you. That is your opinion. You say DCP with Babu is more, popularity is more than him in ODM and running against Saka. I'm telling you that fact of refusing to run in ODM and not going independent and choosing DCP will make him go down 50%. His supporters will see, okay, amekaidi maoni ya Raila.
What I started by telling you is that in Nairobi, that is why I started from that point. Raila commands 8 constituencies.
How many constituencies are there?
Things have changed.
I think there are 15.
Things have changed. We cannot deny the
Can
moment.
you count them? Raila is commanding Kibra. Look at that. Raila is commanding.
Even Kasarani, you are leaving out. Karauri has been working with Ruto since joining as an independent. So I don't see the logic of you maintaining the way people voted.
I mean,
in 2022, that is the same way.
I mean, I'm saying people who are controlling Nairobi. Ruto doesn't control Nairobi.
He doesn't control, but the coalition.
People who are controlling Nairobi is Raila and the opposition.
Do you know the number of votes the ODM got in Kasarani?
That is then, man. I'm talking about current. I'm talking about today. So, that is why I started by
what
telling
has changed? Gachagua coming on board
has
has
made. There's a lot of things which have changed. The first thing which has changed is the hate of the president. When president got into office, what walikuwa nampenda Kanairo sana.
Kanairo, so the people of Nairobi are the only people who are
we are talking about politics za Nairobi. Tunaongea politics za Nairobi ama tunasema aje? Ni politics za Nairobi tunaongea.
Kasongo anakuja wapi? Kasongo anaingia wapi? Watu wanamhate. Ndio ikuje kwa governorship.
I think you are not giving me hard time.
Nairobi is being controlled by Raila and the opposition.
And the opposition. That is what I'm trying to tell you. And I started by counting for you the constituencies which Raila commands.
Yes.
To give you an insight that if Raila today says that Sakaja, you are the man of the day in ODM, Sakaja should expect a turnout, not a win, but a voter turnout in this position, in his favor, in this constituency, on his favor. And if today the opposition says that Babu Owino, it's like now the standing ground which we are starting. As at now, tumeanza wapi? Where are we?
Continue lying to Babu. Babu, I'm telling you, if you take such an advice, you better go independent.
Yeah.
You will get supporters with like-minded.
I will not be surprised. I'm telling you.
Lakini somebody lying to you, a consultant lying to you here in a broad day like that, you go and ungana na Gachagua. Mtu mwenye amesema inchi ni ya shares, alafu watu wabai hiyo idea. My friend, you are
Is this the same consultant that advised Gachagua not to resign?
I think.
No. One thing that you guys have to accept. One thing that you
started very well. Independence, people will accept him the way he is. They will support him from not thinking of any party, but coming to people with DCP, Wiper, and forgetting the party that nominated to the seat of the MP. That one will not work.
What I started by telling you, it's like I'm going to repeat myself from the cycle to make things clear.
Don't waste time repeating. We've known what you've said.
What I've said
is a force in Nairobi.
What I've said is, venye siasa hiko sahizi, how politics, the order of the day today.
And we are still far away from 27.
We are still far away. That's why I'm telling you, it's subject to change. Politics, a duration of 60 days can change numbers because it only takes one person 1 second to change up his mind.
It's okay. It's up to the MP. Mimi, I would advise him.
Don't advise
I would advise him.
I'm telling you that Babu is sellable. I'm not saying that Babu now Babu should.
Babu joining Gachagua will not sell.
DCP.
He'll not sell with DCP.
He'll not. The DCP I mean is the coalition because I don't know the name of the coalition.
The moment he associates with Gachagua publicly, you will see his rating go down. I'm telling you.
If he associates himself with the DCP, the total number of loyalties that he has in the ODM brigade will go down. You get that? and the total number of loyalties he have with the opposition will escalate.
Do you think Gachagua can be fronted as a flag bearer? Let's leave alone impeachment.
After impeachment,
Leave alone impeachment. Let's say he's cleared. Can people give him the votes? Kenya.
You have brought a very important question. Let me ask you one thing.
Because you are selling something which is unsellable.
After impeachment, because when you are impeached, they have found you guilty, right?
Yeah.
That's why you are impeached.
Yeah.
However, will go to court or whatever, but you have already been impeached. The Constitution is saying once you are impeached, you are done. So what about, you are talking about clearing. What is clearing?
Clearing what?
Clearance. You have said, what if Gachagua is clear?
They say the impeachment is you remain impeached, but until you have exhausted all possible avenues. Gachagua has not exhausted. We know there is a case. He's arguing about the process of removing him. Anasema ilikuwa haraka. So he has not exhausted. At the time, Gachagua is allowed to run for any post.
Moderator, nataka kusema hivi kwa lugha ya Kiswahili ili Wakenya wenzangu wanisaidie kusikia maneno. Pengine mimi
na waone venye unawadanganya.
Naongelea maneno ambaye
venye unawadanganya
haifahamiki na watu wengi. So kuweka maneno yangu katika muktadha wa kisasa ya kisiasa nchini Kenya, tuko na coalition mbili wenye wanarani Nairobi, wenye wako na msemo
official and unofficial
Nairobi. Wale wenye wakisema Nairobi tunataka kufanya hivi. Nairobi ni kama shamba ya mtu moja imegawanyika kwa vijana wawili katikati. Tuko na wale wenye wanapenda kijana wa kwanza ambaye ni Raila Amolo Odinga, mwenye akona mwelekeo dhabiti kwa watu wake katika zile eneo bunge ambalo nilisema. Na tuko na mwingine ambaye ni opposition. Opposition for this case stands for anybody in opposition and the language that they talk. Wale rebels wa serikali, wale wenye wanapinga serikali na eneo bunge ambao wanatoka na kile ambacho wanasimamia. Unapata? Mimi kwa maoni yangu sijasema Gachagua anaenda kusimama kwa kiti ya urais. Unapata? Nimesema Babu Owino atakapojiunga na opposition, upinzani, atapata kura kwa yale maeneo bunge ambayo yanakontroliwa na opposition. Unapata?
Hapo ndio niko na shida.
Sasa sikiza, acha ni explain kwanza ndio usikie ndugu yangu. Kusema Kiswahili ni ngumu. Nikingangana kusema Kiswahili unaibisha. Niseme Kiswahili unaibisha. Niseme lugha gani?
Unapoteza wafuasi.
Nyamaza tu niseme ili wafuasi waseme. Nimeanza kusema ya kwamba Babu Owino akijiunga na opposition atapata kura kwa yale maeneo bunge ambayo wana support opposition.
Which is 7 according to you.
Which is 7 according to me. Unapata?
Among the 50.
Nikirudi kwa ile siasa ambayo tunapiga Kenya, ile ya ukabila. Acha nikwambie. Nikirudi kwa ile siasa ambayo tunapiga Kenya. Ile wewe usikue because you are just an individual. You are a sample. You are not even a sample.
In fact,
you are not even a sample. When is sample?
That is why I'm telling you the youth.
Sasa nyamaza.
This guy will remain a consultant.
Acha nieleze kwa lugha ya Kiswahili. Babu na ile madhara ambayo itampata. Sasa inaongelea Babu kwa upinzani. Amejiunga na upinzani. Hajaenda kuwa mgombezi huru.
Umejiunga na upinzani. Kwani sasa yako kwa serikali?
Saizi yako katika chama cha ODM. Saizi Babu ako katika chama cha ODM. Na Babu kukua katika chama cha ODM, tunaongelea Babu kutaka kukua gavana wa Nairobi. Unapata? Tuongelee siasa. Na tunaongelea Babu kutaka kukua gavana wa Nairobi. Na tunaangalia logics because there is staff.
Mbona unatudanganya?
Najua hata Babu kama anawachi.
You are lying to us.
Hata kama Babu anawachi.
Babu because he wants to govern Nairobi. And already Raila has said, and you know by yourself that Raila in ODM you can't control him to go for what do we call it? Before election, this one of ticket, it's called what? Nomination. You can't force Raila to go in nomination in Nairobi so that you go vote Babu or Sakaja. He will definitely take Sakaja, you go. So
sasa mimi
where is Babu?
Moderator
So the
nataka
problem is, let me ask you one thing.
kusofea
You know
before
what
niulize
is disturbing
nataka muelewe.
We have understood you.
Mimi
You know,
hata
where the
nijanyamaza
question
because
is,
hata MP najua ako
where
confused
the
akisikia
question
hii
is one.
advice.
The question which disturbs us is this one. So listen carefully, I'm reading this. This is why there is a problem here. Possible backlash from Raila loyalties. Define ODM leadership could be seen as a betrayal. That's why this my friend is asking you, if it comes with DCP, the ODM loyalties will see this as a betrayal. Why are you bringing us?
Not everybody is going to see him as a betrayal.
But majority.
Not everybody.
Majority.
Hiyo ndio maana nilikuwa naeleza.
Okay.
Na niruhusu tu nimalize kitu nilikuwa nasema. Nilikuwa nasema hivi, Babu atakapojiunga na upinzani, Babu na ile kikosi cha upinzani wako pamoja, amewakilisha upinzani katika kinyang'anyiro cha ugavana Nairobi, anaenda kupata support kwa yale maeneo bunge ambayo opposition iko na usemi. Na tuliziona zilidhihirika hadharani wakati wa maandamano, kulikuwa na maandamano, si ndio? Haya, kukuja huku pia Babu aliweka cards. Unapata kuna wale ambao hawataki Sakaja tu kwa sababu ameshakuwa gavana. Ukishakuwa gavana Nairobi, kuna vile ambayo uvumi wako unarudi chini au uziki sana. Alafu kuna wale ambao pia watasema ile lugha ya huyu ni mtu wetu, mndu wagwa. Wataanza kusema bana, huyu mtu wetu atakapo, ingawa amejiunga na upinzani, mimi napigia Babu, lakini kiti cha urais naenda kupigia ule mtu mwenye nataka. Unapata? Sasa hapo Babu kuna tatizo lenye Babu anaenda kukua nao ni hivi, wale loyalties wake ambao wangemsupport angekuja na independent, wengine watarudi chini, lakini baada atapata vote zingine kidogo kutoka kwa hii mrengo ingine. Kuna wenye watampigia kura ile ya sympathy.
But you agree
ya
with
mtu
me
wangu
that majority of his loyalties
watakuwa wameenda. Okay, watakuwa wameenda, lakini hata toka bure. Nakwambia kwa nini atauza. Na Babu kupata kura kwa hawa watu. Kumbuka ashaharibu hesabu ya Raila na Sakaja.
Exactly.
Unapata? Lazima warudi drawing board, waseme like sisi tulikuwa na hii lakini imefanyika hivi. Hawa watu wetu wameshatutoroka. Lazima wakuwe na plan B ya kukuja nao. Hiyo watajijazia. Lakini sasa Babu, you see, atakuwa amepata kura ya upinzani na kura nyingine ya sympathy kutoka kwa mrengo penye alikuwa ametoka, which puts him at 50+1. Sasa nimetoka 90. Nimekuja 50+1, which means it's a win for Babu Owino.
It's okay. Still a guesswork.
Sasa hiyo ndio kitu nilikuwa nasema.
It's okay. On betrayal, I'm telling you, I would advise you to rethink the consultancy you can give to the member of parliament, because I know he is even confused right now, listening to you, giving him the options he has. Babu Owino is an ODM member of parliament even right now.
a life member.
So let me tell you, there are people who have supported me because of the ideology. ODM stands for social democracy,
Correct.
where everybody should be at least living in the most decent way a human being should. Yani defending the common basic human rights. Now going to DCP and coming that, now I was not able to do whatever 1, 2, 3 as the MP while I was in the ODM because watu walikuwa napinga, because sasa nimekuja na DCP. I'm telling you that will be an automatic turn off, and he should put this to record. If he wants to survive in Kenyan politics, I advise him, go independent. You are somebody who has made himself a leader. Just let me finish. You made yourself a leader. As the MP of Embakasi East and the Sonu chair, I want you to look at this way. People in Raila's camp view Gachagua as the Gachieta that Raila always referred to. The moment umekuwa na yeye, ile mafi tunaona kutoka kwake itakuwa imekupaka. Unaona? Ndio nasema you are better safe, and I'm very sure. I'm not for him for the governor, but I'm very sure. Taken out of the context, Sakaja, Babu independent, that's a free ride for him.
But before you continue, just on you have answered me about we call it the betrayal. So on this lack of machinery without ODM, that is independence.
Yes.
It will force Babu Owino to build a campaign structure from scratch.
No, I don't think Babu needs to start from scratch. That one, Babu has made networks. He might not have the structural powerhouse to fund them, but he has got people who love him naturally. I think there will be volunteers, people who will just be ready to assist wherever he needs their assistance. But
so, this is what I have to say. My final submission on Babu Owino and being the governor, because what I was trying to say as a consultant, computer,
yes,
is that I'm giving Babu chances on how he's going to win.
How
So it's upon him to choose.
Choosing how to fail.
How to win.
How to fail in this.
No, not how to fail, how to win.
Give him the last advice. I will come
so
later.
My last submission, moderator, is Babu Owino is between... okay, I don't say it's between the rock and the hard place, because every decision has got consequences. We might see it this way. Kumbe, the ground has got its own way of elevating him. You get that? The threat which Babu is only getting from Sakaja is that Sakaja Johnson ni mtoto wa town. Anaelewa hii maneno ya town kabisa, na anaelewa Nairobi kabisa. Na hiyo ndio chanzo ambayo Sakaja alipiga nayo Gathi. Ni mtu mwenye anajua kila chuom, every chuom anajua na shida ya challenge yake. I think it was very easy for him to take that one from Gathi, because alikuwa anaelewa vile mjini inakimbia. So if Babu is not going to understand that language, look at that, then it's still going to be a problem for him. Remember, what I've told you is that Babu going for this governor, it's very risky. I'm not supporting it. I think he can rethink about it, because shit can hit the fan, and if shit hits the fan that Babu has been knocked out by Sakaja, then the end of his political career. And if he wins, remember that there's always consequences. We've seen from the past record. Siku hizi Sonko kazi yake ni kupost memes social media. You get that? He's a blogger. Ana post memes na kusema anataka mtu wa gym wa, I think, mwanamke kumsaidia kupoteza kitai, which means ame lose grip. You know, get? So if Babu will also go that direction, then the nation will have lost a very significant person for the position of presidency. You get that? So it's upon him to think he's capable of winning, but is this the right time to win this? So as a consultant, as a political consultant, that is what I can tell Babu Owino. Yeah. Okay.
On my final remarks, I accept and I am very happy to hear from you. Telling Babu that the road is bumpy ahead and there's so much to be done. He should think, he should rethink. Maybe I was from the opinion that Babu has served well as an MP. Should have done it for another 5 years. Then we can think about giving him another seat. But if he feels that this is the time he must be the governor of Nairobi, I want you, Babu, if it is not the TB man, this party you create from scratch, kuja independent. We ni kijana uko na wafuasi, tutakuwa na wewe. Tutakusupport mali ukiwa independent. And you have to give us better reasons why you cannot survive in ODM and make changes from within. You must tell your supporters. Mimi am an ODM supporter. I'm not happy with some management inside ODM, but a party is what we lobby about interest. Raila managed to lobby with Ruto because he had members of parliament. Mimi nakuambia, you have listened to the arguments we've had here. Make a right informed decision. But I am warning you, I'm telling you as somebody who knows the politics of Nairobi. The Kikuyu and the central people will use you as the ladder. You get there, and I know they will only accept it when they give you Gakuya as a running mate. You get there, they will impeach you. They will want you to do things you will not wish, but if you fail, they will strip you naked. Stick to your ideals of serving the interest of the common man. Kuja na independent, kama make sure you need to be the governor. You will get vote from both sides, either DCP ama ODM. Lakini ukuje na party ya Gachagua, my friend, you are bound to fail from day one. Thank you.
And before you finish, my friend, I have some general questions here. Because this Babu Owino, we are now telling him that he is being forced, or there is a force behind him.
Yes,
The mountain.
Yes.
You know, when we were doing geography,
Yes.
We had something called the mountain, that is a windward side and leeward side.
Yes.
And we have the winds, different types of winds and the strength.
Yes.
You know, the wind coming from the mountain, coming down slopes, it comes with a higher velocity.
Yes,
and
yes.
it's very destructive.
Yes.
So I think this is the force that is going to destroy Babu. Because you've told me that, or it is in the public domain, and it happened when Sonko was the governor of Nairobi.
Sonko was a joker.
Yeah, he was a joker, right? But he was given support with the Kikuyus, right?
Yes.
First of all, they had a car, and the car was Mike Sonko and the Kikuyus. They removed one wheel from the car.
Yes.
The car remained with 3 legs, which it can't use to move.
Yes.
So they first destroyed Sonko. Before even Sonko, the Nairobi was given to the general body, the metropolitan thing.
Yes.
So as I see, I don't know how you see it, but I see it, these people want to destroy Babu politically.
It's true.
Because if we go back to the history, we have somebody called Tom Mboya.
Yes.
Tom Mboya was the Kikuyus fear Luos. That is the truth. They fear Luos in politics.
Yes.
Tom Mboya, when Kikuyus saw Tom Mboya as a promising leader and a young one, Oginga Odinga was there. They tried to use Tom Mboya to outshine who? To outshine Oginga Odinga. What happened later? He died. True or false? These people are trying to use Babu Owino so that they destroy Babu Owino. Because they know the potential of Babu Owino is the same with the Raila when he was young. And this is the politics they are afraid of.
It is even much higher.
They want to destroy Babu Owino so that they know if you clash with the Odingaism, you are dead. You are finished, you are done. You are doomed, you are going. So this is the game I think the Kikuyus are playing with Babu. And that's why earlier before I told you, Babu should go for presidency where there is no pressure. We will vote for him. Babu will be number 2 or number 3. But here in governor, I think there is a problem because, as I've already said, that the Kikuyus, they doesn't want future. You know this is politics, right? They doesn't want future for the Luos. They fear these people. These people are very dangerous in politics. And politics is their business. So somebody like Babu Owino, they want to make Babu Owino clash with Raila so that the love that Luos gave Babu Owino go away. They want to destroy Babu Owino politically.
To some extent, you're saying
I think
the
it
truth,
was my question. Acha nijibu tu nitakuachia nafasi. I was finishing just before he brought up the question. I agree with you, moderator, fully. And I'm warning Babu Owino. I think in all this interview, I've tried to speak as it is. Kikuyus, I am not tribal, but things must be put in their own context. We've been in Kenya. Mimi, I think a young man, my fellow debater, was not there in 2002. Me, I voted since 2002. That was the first time I voted. I voted again in 2007 where blood was shed. Now, these people, I've studied them enormously and at length. Whenever their interest is at stake, they will use any other means to get into the drawing board. Now, right now, they are out of the drawing. Let me tell you, I assure you today, if Raila Odinga would have left the government today, you will see the Kikuyus back and negotiating with Ruto today. And everything will keep quiet. They know the moment Babu amekaa na Raila kando, Babu can serve their interest.
Yeah.
And I'm telling you, their interest will only be served with one of their own having a joint ticket with Babu Owino. You see what they did to Igadi. They told Igadi, wachana na Sonko, huyu hawezi fanya vitu yenye tunataka. Igadi aliwacha tu deputy governor, hakuna mtu alimtoa. Akasema anajua akitoka government ya Sonko haitakuwa na uwezo na ukweli ilianguka. So they want Babu, yes. lakini then wanajua saa ile support Babu, wale wenye walikuwa na support Babu genuinely from ODM they will fill that gap. Ukishaingia kwa hiyo governorship, there are things they will want you to do. You heard Gachagua say, we are the people who control the economy of Nairobi. If we decide not to sell, if we decide not to go and put our vehicles on the road, that is not the nini. I am warning Babu, these guys have known your potential. When they give you a small backing, they will make you the king, but you will not rule them forever. They will change you because they know your interest will not be the same with theirs. This has happened time immemorial. When Boy had got the audacity to say that cooperatives are the things that are going to change, they grabbed that thing and all the cooperatives went to Central. Nyanza, I don't think whether there's a surviving cooperative of circles that are supporting the people. When they see a good dream, Babu has a better dream for the youth, for the people of Nairobi, but they are taking advantage because they see, anaweza tusi Raila sahi. Ukitusi Raila when you are darling in Central. That is the thing. I don't want to be tribal, but I want to warn Babu. Speak your politics. Stand your ground. Kama we uko for people, social justice, abductions inaendelea, uchumi yenye ni mbaya. Kaa independent. Kuja na your own mind. We will support you. But Kikuyu is true, as you have said it, they'll use Babu and they'll dump it. Thank you. You were saying something.
I was saying something so critical at the moment because my main submission in this debate today was to enlighten Kenyans how Babu Owino could be the governor, regardless of what time is going to be impeached, which day, what occasion will lead to his impeachment. You've talked and I've heard you. What you've said is the truth because history repeats itself. We've seen a lot of bad things from these Kikuyus, but the only thing that I'm getting convinced is that the world is so dynamic. The world is changing, and the perception in which these people are putting, I think the world has changed. If you want to bring about the issue of tomboyers at then and tomboy of today, then there's no day we are going to fight this tribal thing we are facing.
You are the same guy who told us we must live with tribal politics. It's part of us.
Don't heckle. I'm not discussing this.
I'm not heckling. I'm just reminding you what you told us here.
You don't mean well for the consultant.
No. Consultant, when you renegade on your principles, I have to remind you. You told us we have to live with politics of tribal.
You see, there are certain things.
So you said things have already changed.
They are above my control. But I wish that one day they become eradicated. That is why I told you about how this tribalism thing is going to end. And I started by the intermarriages.
Just finish.
And because the kind of kids we are having, which means I'm telling you the situation as it is now and as it is going to end. What are the end results?
You are acknowledging we are going to change the politics of
things are changing. I'm subject
and
to change.
It's starting today, now.
Whichever day it starts, I'm happy for any change because the way in which we are running the country is not good. So I don't want you guys to make Babu perceive these people like, these people are now going to make me the tomboy of the other day because the tomboy of yesterday or the Chingoneko of the other day or Ronald Ngala or Robert Uko of the other day were people who were being told by their mothers or their fathers about Jomwa. And it really escalated to a very dangerous tribal affiliation.
It is not being Jamwa that brought about this.
You are lying. Because
you are bringing problems to yourself because you are saying things which you cannot justify.
Not even Tom Boyer was finished by this group. They finished many people. They take you and it's like a head-on collision.
Na hata watu wengi wenye Mbola walipeleka nje walikuwa Wakikuyu. Boya alipeleka wengi.
They use you to reach where they want.
Then they destroy you.
They destroy you.
So what I'm trying to say, whether I'm wrong, whether I'm right, I think I'm entitled to my ideas. What I'm trying to tell Kenyans is that what we are trying to do nowadays is just we want to fight this. We want this tribal thing to end. These illusions of Wajaluo ni watu wabaya, Wakikuyu ni watu wabaya. How is this thing going to end if today in the 21st century you are still telling Babu Owino that if you go with the Kikuyu people they are going to sabotage you?
You watch what Gachagua said when he was in US. Watu wasitume hata pesa, sisi ndio wakusema. Is that the leader you want Babu to associate with?
When you're talking about Gachagua, I think that is another generation, and I'm talking about the 21st generation, the 21st century, the century which we are living today. I think it's a very.
There are people who shape
we have got
politics.
people who are learned. People are learned nowadays. We have got people are wise. If they are not learned, they are wise. There's a lot of
those who are following Gachagua are not learned.
What I'm saying,
believe in whatever he says.
What I'm saying and what I want to tell Kenyans categorically that the politics and the scope has changed. Babu Owino, don't be deceived by these people. Your own wife, the woman, the mother of your children is a Kikuyu. If these guys are making you to feel that Kikuyus are bad people, then I think
they are not bad. But politics, you cannot trust them. Politics, you cannot trust them.
There's a lot of things that we really need to do. And me advising you, I'm advising you as a consultant, as an elder. Your future is so bright. It's you to choose which level you're going to fail in, because eventually, if you go for the governor, you are going to fail your long run, your end term result. You get that? What is your outcome and what is your goal? Have those one in mind. Don't listen to ja computer here. This is
the only voice of reasoning. Talking about the facts on ground.
This is one person who is telling you how bad Kikuyus are.
I'm not saying
personally,
I'm talking about politics.
I'm an ODM person. I'm an ODM woman. That is one thing that I'm trying to tell you. And me submitting to this podcast, I'm trying to talk as a free thinker. The grounds in which you are going to win, Mheshimiwa Babu Owino. If you are going for this thing, go for this thing and be aware of any outcome that is coming. And in fact, that one makes me summarize with the famous quote from Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Whenever he is, may his soul rest in peace. When he said that, may the young man in his ambition go out and hunt the elephant. If he kills the elephant, poverty ends. If the elephant kills him, poverty ends. That is my submission for today.
Okay.
Thanks for your time.
As I finish also, I see we've been having a very lively debate and very fruitful debate. I also want to finish by the famous novelist, it's called The River and the Source, Muyo Mama Ogola. Alisema, when Akoko was born, Odero Gogni, the chief, said, another rock for my sling. Babu, you are a rock for the sling of the people of Kenya, mostly the Gen Zs and the millennials. Don't be deceived to be meddled by the dirt and mud that Gachagua has made all along his life in politics. Don't associate yourself with any party opposition, whether DCP, Wiper, DAP, anything. If you cannot maintain it in ODM, my advice, and you feel you want to run for the governor of Nairobi, come as an independent, ama anza party yako from scratch. Hata ile TBM you can make it work, but don't be deceived to dine with the opposition leaders and expect us to vote for you in as a governor. That one, no way. Kikuyus are our friends. They are our brothers. We knew what they said when Moi was to take power. Walisema huyu ni wiki mbili tu na tutamtoa. Waliweza Moi. Moi ndiye alikaa hapo 24 years. So we pia change kama Moi. Bila ikaskopio usiume, lakini ukiuma ikuwe example kwa kila mtu. Kuja independent, sell us your ideas. Wengi wenye tuna buy your ideologies, tutasimama na wewe. Thank you, and we thank you for this kind of watching.